Is time merely an illusion, or is it a prison, one we haven't found a way to escape? Modern watches discovered in centuries-old tombs, and supercomputers dating back thousands of years. Trapped within the pages of history are faces that shouldn't even exist. From Project Pegasus to the wormholes of a black hole, are we actually terrified of our own future? Prepare yourself to dive into the depths of time, where the line between reality and imagination vanishes. Time travel, an unsolved mystery. Watch now.
Mystery 26: Time Travel and DNA Memory. A controversial mystery among some scientists is whether our DNA can time travel. According to this theory, the memories of our ancestors are encoded in our DNA. Sometimes the feeling of déjà vu might actually be a past event that our DNA is remembering. If we completely decode our genetic code, would we be able to send our consciousness into the past? This technology could give us the power to travel through time without any machine. Mystery 27: The Bayard-McKenzie Accident, the Bayard-McKenzie Time Slip. In 1952, two pilots were on a training mission when their plane suddenly reached a place that was not on their maps. Below them, they saw a medieval city where people were moving around with torches and there was no electricity. As soon as they tried to land, they returned to 1952. Their aircraft's radar had detected nothing during that interval. Do the speed of aircraft and electromagnetic fields sometimes disrupt the synchronization of time? This mystery remains an unsolved chapter in aviation history. Mystery 28: The Antikythera Mechanism. In 1901, a 2,000-year-old geared device was found in an ancient shipwreck near Greece, which is called the world's first computer. This device is so complex that it was impossible to make according to the technology of that time. It contains gears that were not seen before the 18th century. Some people believe it is a machine left by a time traveler 2,000 years ago. After all, where did the ancient Greeks get a gear system capable of such precise astronomical calculations? Is our history not what we are taught? Mystery 30: The Hitchhiker from the Future. There are many footages on the internet where people are seen suddenly teleporting in the middle of the road. In a famous 2012 video, a truck driver is about to run over a cyclist when a shadow-like man appears and moves the cyclist to a safe distance in the blink of an eye. This incident was captured on CCTV cameras, and that savior disappeared in a few seconds. Are people from the future moving among us like guardian angels for our safety? Or is this an unwanted side effect of time travel? Mystery 31: Alien Connection and Time Travel. Are aliens future humans? A very famous mystery is that those we call aliens, greys, are actually not extraterrestrials, but humans from thousands of years in the future. Their large eyes, small bodies, and advanced technology suggest they evolved after living in the depths of space. They don't come to us in UFOs, but in time machines to study their own history. This mystery suggests that UFO sightings are actually time travel events. Are we actually afraid of our own future? Mystery 32: Nikola Tesla and the Secret of Time. Tesla's time vision. The great scientist Nikola Tesla once claimed that he had seen the past, present, and future all at once after coming into contact with a powerful magnetic field. He said that time is an illusion and can be bent with the right vibrations of energy. Some of Tesla's secret papers were seized by the FBI after his death. Rumor has it that those papers contained the blueprint for building a time machine. Had Tesla found the key that could unlock the door of time? Mystery 33, Noah's Ark and Time Travel, Noah's Ark Theory. Some alternative historians believe that Noah's Ark was not a wooden boat, but an advanced time capsule or space-time ship. Its purpose was not to save the world from a flood, but to save the seeds of humanity, seeds or DNA, from a time collapse and take them to a safe future. If we look at its measurements and descriptions given in the Bible from a scientific perspective, it looks like a device that could remain outside the influence of time. Have we all reached here through a time loop? Mystery 34, the Titanic's Mummy Curse, the Titanic Mummy Mystery. A bizarre mystery is that an ancient Egyptian mummy, the Unlucky Mummy, was being carried on the Titanic, which was said to have the power to bend time. According to some theories, because of this mummy, the ship's radar and compass stopped working and it got stuck in a time warpage. Was the sinking of the Titanic a normal accident, or had some ancient energy tampered with time? Eyewitnesses said the iceberg suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Mystery 35, the disappearance of John Titor. In the spring of 2001, John Titor posted his last message, which read, "Bring a gas can with you when you leave your car on the side of the road." After that, he was never seen again. Some photos confirmed that he actually had the computer, IBM 5100, that he was talking about at that time. He had said after his departure, changes would occur in this world line. Did he reach his 2036 safely, or was he erased forever by some wave of time? Mystery 36, the Swiss Ring Watch, modern watch in an ancient tomb. In 2008, Chinese archaeologists opened a 400-year-old sealed tomb. Everything inside was ancient, but a small metal object was found that looked exactly like a modern Swiss ring watch. It had Swiss written on it, and the time was stopped at 10:06. 400 years ago, Switzerland did not exist, and a ring watch certainly did not. Did a time traveler accidentally drop his watch in that tomb? This discovery remains a nightmare for historians even today. Mystery 37, the Cooper Paradox. This mystery is based on the principle of physics where a person goes to the future and brings back information that they haven't discovered yet. For example, a scientist goes to the future, sees the formula for his own time machine, comes back and builds it. So the question is, who discovered that formula first? Neither the scientist because he stole it from the future, nor the future scientist because he learned it from the past scientist. This is called the bootstrap paradox, an object or information that has no starting point. Mystery 38. Time travel and lucid dreams. Are our dreams actually a form of time travel? Some secret research claims that when our body sleeps, our consciousness becomes free from the limits of time. Precognitive dreams, or dreams that predict the future, are proof of this. Many people saw their deaths or major accidents in dreams beforehand. Is our brain a quantum computer that can scan the possibilities of the future? Perhaps we travel through time every night without any machine. Mystery 39, Project Looking Glass. In the deep corners of the internet, there is talk of a secret technology called Project Looking Glass, which is said to have been built using alien technology. This machine allows one to see different timelines of the future by bending time. According to claims, after 2012, all timelines are merging at a single point that cannot be changed. Do the world's governments already know what is going to happen next? And are they using this machine to control the outcomes of elections and wars?
Mystery 39, the Green Children of Woolpit. In 12th century England, 2 children were found in the village of Woolpit with green-colored skin and speaking a strange language. They claimed to have come from St. Martin's Land, where the sun never rises and it is always twilight. They suddenly arrived here through a cave. Some believe they came from another dimension or a future world where humans have adapted to the environment. Are there paths in the corridors of time that connect the Middle Ages to the future? Mystery 40. The closed time-like curves. According to general relativity, there could be places in the universe where space-time is warped so much that it loops back onto itself. This is called a closed time-like curve, or CTC. If someone enters this loop, they would live the same moment repeatedly. This isn't just a theory, but a mathematical possibility. Are we already stuck in such a loop where history repeats itself? Perhaps there is a deep scientific secret behind the saying, history repeats itself. Mystery 41. The mystery of déjà vu. Have you ever felt that what you are doing right now you have done before? Scientists consider it a small glitch in the brain, but according to time travel theory, déjà vu is actually a time glitch. It happens when your future consciousness collides with the past. Perhaps you have already lived that moment and are now repeating it in a loop. This mystery suggests that time is not as linear as we think, but rather like a film that can be played repeatedly. Mystery 42. The Gotham City 1940s photo. In an old black and white photo from the 1940s, a man is seen standing in a crowd wearing a modern graphic t-shirt and sunglasses with a hairstyle completely different for that era. While everyone else is in suits and hats, this man looks like he belongs in the 21st century. Some call it Photoshop, but experts have confirmed that the negative is completely authentic. Was this man actually a time tourist who went back to see a moment of history live? Mystery 43. The mystery of Sergei Ponomarenko. In 2006, a man was found wandering the streets of Ukraine carrying a 1950s-era camera and wearing old-fashioned clothes. He showed the police his Soviet Union ID card, which listed his birth year as 1932. He claimed he was taking photos of a UFO in 1958 and suddenly arrived in 2006. When his camera film was developed, it contained clear photos of 1958 Kiev and a flying saucer. A few days later, the man mysteriously vanished from a locked room and was never found again. Mystery 44. Titanic's telepathic warning. In 1898, 14 years before the Titanic sank, Morgan Robertson wrote a story called The Wreck of the Titan. In this story, a massive ship named Titan hits an iceberg on an April night and sinks, exactly what happened to the Titanic. Even the ship's weight, speed, and lack of lifeboats matched the real event perfectly. How did Robertson know these details a decade earlier? Did he receive a signal from the future, or was he a time traveler trying to warn the world? Mystery 45. The airplane that landed 37 years later. Pan Am Flight 915. Rumor has it that Pan Am Flight 915, which took off from New York for Miami in 1955 with 57 passengers, never landed. Exactly 37 years later, in 1992, an old plane suddenly appeared on a Venezuelan radar. The pilot screamed over the radio, "Where are we? We were supposed to land in Miami in 1955. The plane landed. The pilot dropped a small calendar diary, took off again, and vanished into the clouds. When investigated in Miami, that calendar was indeed from 1955. Was that plane stuck in a time warp for 37 years? Mystery 46. The Stopped Time Village. Bayard, McKenzie. In the 1950s, two friends claimed that while driving through rural England, they reached a village where everything was frozen. Tree leaves were still in the air, a dog was frozen like a stone in a barking pose, and people stood like statues. They couldn't hear any sound, as if someone had pressed a pause button. As soon as they crossed the village boundary, time began to move again. Are there patches in the fabric of time where time stops completely? This mystery is the scariest example of a time lapse. Mystery 47. The Black Hole Bridge, Wormhole Theory. Famous physicists Albert Einstein and Nathan Rosen proposed the Einstein-Rosen bridge theory. According to this, there could be a tunnel at the center of every black hole that connects to the other end of the universe or another time. If we could safely enter this tunnel, wormhole, we could travel billions of light years in just a few seconds. The mystery is whether these wormholes formed naturally or were built by an advanced alien civilization as an interstellar highway. Mystery 48. The Hutchison Effect and Time Manipulation. In 1979, Canadian inventor John Hutchison conducted electromagnetic experiments that caused metals to float in the air and fuse together. But the strangest part was that during some experiments, small objects disappeared and reappeared a few seconds later. Hutchison claimed he had unintentionally torn the fabric of space-time. Can the right combination of electricity and magnetism open a door in time? His video footage still baffles scientists today. Much of it was later sealed by the government. Mystery 49. The Edinburgh Ghosts, or Chrono Visitors. There are frequent reports of ghosts at Edinburgh Castle, but some researchers believe these aren't ghosts, but time projections. The Roman soldiers or medieval people seen there are actually living in their own time, and we see them only because of a time overlap. It's just like two radio stations clashing on the same frequency. Is what we call haunted actually shadows of history appearing to us because time has grown thin? Mystery 50. Project Pegasus, teleporting children. An attorney named Andrew Basiago claimed that in the 1970s, the U.S. government sent children on time travel missions under Project Pegasus. He claims he traveled to the past and future using a machine built from Nikola Tesla's papers. According to Basiago, he saw Abraham Lincoln giving a speech in 1863, and a photo of him was even taken there. Was the CIA really using children as time spies because their brains could better handle the waves of time?